What's going on, my tiddly bits? It's man the caveman here, and I'm playing around with angles and shots and everything, so you gotta switch things up, spice of life until I find a more comfortable setup. I'm working on things. But anyway, this Zach Cregger crap, as always, now he's saying stuff like he's gonna be crucified by the Resident Evil fans. No shit. No shit. I mean, you can't, I want this Resident Evil movie to be good. Who doesn't want it to be good? The running theme is that they're not good. Because you guys do whatever you want. I mean, even my Resident Evil content that I do on here, I feel I put more effort and try to be as faithful or respective to source materials and everything. Even with my little low budget skits or my customs and all that, but I do feel like you get the wrong people for these jobs, man. Stop it! Alright, you got a hot director that's coming off, good reviews and this and that, and I'm not shitting on his movies. His movies are alright. They're cool, they're cool horror flicks and all that, but he's already shitting on Resident Evil. He already is. And we're around the same age, so unless he's an actual fan, which he can't be a fan. He can't be a fucking fan if he's doing what he's doing.
Seriously.
Saying fans are gonna crucify him, and the cast and the direction and everything that is with this movie is not Resident Evil, man. It's just not, And then the Anderson thing where he's saying fucking wacky shit too about directors should play the games and everything. It's disrespectful. There's something similar along those lines. These guys are just, you're getting the wrong fucking people. And I actually feel bad because I really shit on Welcome to Raccoon City. It was terrible. It was bad. They tried to do too much. The casting was a little wonky all over the place. Not the acting or anything like that, but I can't completely blame it on the director because at least he tried. And there were things that got completely cut that didn't make the film because the budget got cut and everything because of the production and, all that shit. And it's just, you got the wrong people. You have the wrong people working on these Resident Evil movies. That is it. You just have the wrong people working on this shit. All those Resident Evil movies suck, regardless of circumstances. I don't understand how the Anderson movies made so many. And I love Mortal Kombat, the first one. The first Mortal Kombat, I love that movie. It's probably one of the more accurate freaking video game movies, and they were bad, and then they got I'm talking about video game movies in general. They were bad and or good, or they hit a slump, and then they're starting to be a little better now, and who knows what's going on with this shit. But this Zach Cregger bullshit is just, you and these CEO jackasses and all that stuff, you guys are telling us what we want, and we have been telling you what we want. And you're just not giving it to us. You're just making new shit and slapping Resident Evil's name on there. Just slapping it on there. That's not what you do, man. I get it's supposed to be an adaptation, but people want a respectable adaptation. That's the problem. That's the big fucking problem, because you veer off too far. You can throw all the fanfare and fucking name drops and this and that in there, but it's not gonna be Resident Evil because you guys just can't seem to wrap your fucking heads around your own. You can't step out of the way of your own fucking egos just to make something. And it's crazy to me as to how you wouldn't want to make something that fans want, because you will make more money. Is that not what you want? Do you not want more success? Alright, the franchise movies and all that were successful even though they're trash. But think about if they were good and they were successful. They would have doubled what they made. So you're fucking yourself over and you're fucking the fans over. And that's it. And yeah, I get worked up on Resident Evil because I am a fan. And like I said, even the stuff that I do, I feel is more respectable to the materials and everything than half this freaking franchise film bullshit that they've done in over fucking 2 decades now. It's just, you deserve to be crucified.
Stop it!
You do. Like, you're doing it to yourself. Like, I don't get it. What is the interference? What is the problem? Why are you getting the wrong people to do this shit? You know? What do you guys think? You think my Resident Evil rant was on point or what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I'm just like, I seen this and I'm fed up. Do I want a trailer already just to get a little more insight on this? Of course I do. Am I going to give it a chance? Yeah, I'll give it a chance. But I am not holding on to the little sliver of hope that this movie could potentially be the Resident Evil movie. You know? Anyway, guys, you know me. Always call it how I sees it. Always looking for cool shit. Always throw a rant out there every once in a while. You gotta let it out, man. You can't hold it in. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys next time in the cave.